What does the Guardians of the Straits, a bison attack, and Jurassic Park all have in common? They're all today on the 5-Minute Commute. We start the day with the question of the day. It's a simple one today. What is one food that everybody loves? They all love it, but you don't, do you? What is it that you don't love that everybody else seems to love? For me, it's an easy answer. It's mushrooms. The Guardians of the Straits. We need some classic music playing. Some classic, if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, you know the kind of music they play. Anyway, apparently we're going to be the Guardians of the Strait now. And based on this tweet by the President of the United States, we are going to guard every ship that goes through there, doing our American thing. And then we're also going to charge them 20%. Yeah, we're the toll booth people now. We're the toll booth people. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. So the Mitch McConnell story continues to get weirder and weirder. If you look at those pictures, this is him just before he went in, and then the other picture next to him is supposedly what he looks like now. There's been somebody who, they actually looked at the newspaper in the picture of him. He's holding the newspaper in that picture. They took a look at that newspaper. They figured out that it was actually from 2024. I don't know how they did that, but they looked at the baseball player that's on it and the story that was about him, and they figured out it was from 2024. And then someone else says this is actually a picture of him in 2024 when he was in the hospital before, which really makes you wonder. Because if they did release this, his office released this a couple days ago saying this is him in the hospital, what's going on? On this day in 1789, it is a Bastille Day, or at least that they still celebrate it today. The first time was in 1789, and that's when the French Revolution began, when they overthrew their government. I think maybe they're following our footsteps here. But yeah, that's when they did that. Actor Sam Neill, you probably knew him as Dr. Alan Grant. That is his most well-known role, although he was in over 150 movies. You believe that? Over 150 movies. In honor of him, as he was one of my favorite movie people of all times, here is a little clip to just put a smile on your face.
I guess it means the power's off.
That's not funny. That was great.
Now, this clip here will not put a smile on your face. Last year, my wife and I went to Yellowstone, and we camped at Yellowstone. It was an amazing trip. We definitely got about as close as this guy did to a bison many times, as did many people. In fact, Yellowstone has said that that is how close you're allowed to get. But this bison, man, he decided he was chasing him around a tree several times. Look at this. And then boom. Today is National Mac and Cheese Day. Do we really need a reason to eat more macaroni and cheese? I don't. I eat plenty. But yeah, today, National Mac and Cheese Day, so I guess nobody can stop you. In sports, it is the Final Four. They don't call it the Final Four. They call it the semifinals. But I call it the Final Four. It is France and Spain today. And then tomorrow is the next big match. And the finals are coming on Sunday. And for the last mile today, if you're driving around Peru, I drive right by this. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Because I was kind of curious what it is. They're installing fiber. Like fiber internet in Peru. That is what you see going down Shooting Park Road. That big cable that they're putting in the ground is fiber optic. And I just thought you might want to know what it is they're doing in Peru. That is the installation of fiber. Or so says the internet. The internet says that that's the internet being installed. So there you go. That's going to do it for today. Again, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares. Your shares help me so much, especially since some of the local pages have stopped sharing me. What's up with that? If you share me, it helps me. So please do so. And remember, today, be kind to someone.